Speedcraft Garage.
Well, guess what, guys? An upgrade I've been waiting to do for quite some time is finally happening. Bam! There it is, the brand new turbo inlet pipe from 034 Motorsports. Trying to get that rinky-dink, skinny little inlet pipe taken out of the car and get this beefy, fat, super high flowing inlet installed. You're gonna get more sound out of it and hopefully unlock some more horsepower as well. I think it flows 2 times more than stock with the existing turbo flanges that we'll be using today. So super excited to finally have this in my hands and get it installed. I actually received this probably about a week and a half ago, and then as luck would have it, I ended up freaking getting the flu.
If you're gonna spew into this.
So I was stuck in bed for a solid week, dreaming about all the fun noises and extra performance I'd be getting from installing this. So finally today, it's happening. So let's open up the car, get this thing installed, and then as usual, we'll take it out on the road for a test drive and see how it sounds and see how it feels. So really looking forward to that. Oh, and by the way, I lowered the car, did that since the last video. Got the 034 Motorsport Dynamic Plus springs installed on there. As you can see, it's a mild drop, but it definitely feels a lot better in the corners and the handling is more solid. Yeah, otherwise pretty happy with the way it looks. So stay tuned, and later on in the video I'll be showing off the entire car so you can kind of see how it looks from a distance and see how the stance changed. So super excited about this one. It's been a long time coming. Been waiting many months. So exciting stuff. So you really have to admire the quality of the carbon fiber on this inlet pipe. It's very nice. They've got the extra aluminum reinforcement inside where things will be tightened down with clamps and things. And yeah, beautiful looking weave. It turned out perfect. I've got this additional coupler here. Since I already have the X34 intake system, this is the additional piece that will be needed just to connect to the existing pieces that I already have in place. And they also sent a box of hardware as well. So got some pieces in here, a bunch of clamps. Got our turbo flanges, silicone couplers, and got the risers as well for the engine cover. If you're running an engine cover, you got to make sure you install these so that way you can get clearance having that new pipe in place, because it's a little bit taller than the OEM piece. Got all the tools laid out that are supposed to be required to do this install job. If you decide that you want to tackle this yourself, I'll be including links to all these products on Amazon if you want to go out there and purchase those. So they'll be in the description down below. The install should be pretty straightforward. Just need to remove this cover here, pop this guy off, and then loosen up the screws that hold this in place so that's loose. Loosen these guys up, separate this coupler. And you can just pull the air box out. Once we get the air box out, then we can take the new piece that they sent us to connect to the filter. Yeah, I'll go through. We got a couple sensors we got to disconnect in here, and then remove these bolts on the top and bottom, which should be fun, and disconnect the PCV hose. Yeah, install the new thing, tighten everything down, and it should be good to go. So let's start cranking away on it. Grabbing our 7mm socket and get this removed. instructions call for the application of some tape right here in this area. These are some cables that have the potential to rub on this and scratch the surface of this beautiful piece, so we put that on there to help prevent it from getting all marred up. So if you're installing the new 034 PCV hose and possibly catch can as well, this is the step where you want to remove that. You need to disconnect it from here. There's another connection down by the throttle body down in there, and remove this one from here. So we're not doing the breather hose at this time. We're just doing the inlet pipe. So all we got to do is just remove this bad boy. So this connection right here is a real pain in the tuchus. So we're gonna give that a shot and see how it goes. But FYI, this is a freaking pain in the ass trying to get that off of there without actually snapping it. See, they're tucked way down inside there and there's not a whole lot of room. Same deal on that side. So I'm going to grab a U-joint style extension for the ratchet and should help us get down in there. I've got the two connectors removed. You just pop up the little tabs right there, pull them up, squeeze it in, and you can remove the connector. All right, that's it. We're done with the install. Let's take it for a test drive. First, we need to stop off at the gas station though, because I'm running on fumes. I just started using this Safeguard by Lucas. It's a ethanol fuel conditioner and stabilizer. As you know, E85 does not have nearly the shelf life that regular gasoline does. It just helps prevent gumming up in the fuel system, and which can obviously lead to problems with your fuel injectors or your fuel pump. So if you don't drive your car, a whole lot. You know, if you don't go through a full tank, like at least every 2 months or so, you probably want to put some of this in there just to give you a little extra peace of mind. But still never hurts to switch over to 91 every now and then and just run a tank of 91 through to help keep your fuel system clean. So you get several uses out of it, and it's relatively cheap. I'll put a link down in the description for you guys if you're interested in picking any of this stuff up. So, all right, let's get out on the road and see how it is. Look at these gas prices, this is ridiculous. But that E, gotta love that. We'll fill her up with about a half tank. That's what I usually do if I don't drive a whole ton. Yeah, she's real dirty and needs a bath. Well, there she is, all shined up. I haven't used one of these types of car washes in probably 20 years. I always do it at my house. And there's definitely a convenience to using this thing, that's for sure. You guys usually wash your cars at your own home, or you take it to a wash like this, or run it through the old scratch and swirl at the gas station? Yeah, she shined up pretty good. We're out on the road. It is test drive time. Because I want you all to be able to hear the spool and the blow-off noises even better, I mounted a microphone on the outside of the car. So I've got one on me, and I've got one outside as well, so you can hear it better. I just want to mention that I already have the X34 intake system. So you're going to hear a lot more turbo sounds and blow off and what have you because I do have that system. So if you're interested in picking something up similar to that, I'll put links down in the description below. They have X34 and an S34 intake system. It'll unlock more power for you and give you more sound as well. So what we're hoping with the new turbo inlet is that we're going to get additional sound as far as just turbo noise and the spool. But most importantly, it's going to kind of unclog all that flowing from the super skinny OEM inlet and allow us to produce more power, especially if you go hybrid turbo, you'll be able to get a more freer flowing intake system, and so it just helps support power. It's not really a power adder, it just supports it. Let's see how it sounds. I can hear the turbos spooling up. Sounds good. Yeah, it's definitely spooling louder. Let's downshift and then see if it spools up faster. Yes. Yes, I noticed it spooled up faster. Excellent, exactly what we wanted. That sounds really good. I love turbo noises. Yeah, the blow off sounds really cool. I do feel it spooling up faster down low, so it has made a difference. Fortunately, my draggy seemed to have grown legs and just wandered off somewhere, so I can't do any draggy comparisons for you guys this time. I apologize. Please forgive me. Now again, I already had the X34 intake system, so for the price of just adding the turbo inlet itself, I feel it's a pretty good value. It looks amazing. It's adding more sound, and it's spooling up faster down low, so that's going to help with launches and 0 to 60 time as well. Yeah, it's pulling real hard. Sounds cool, man. Sounds really cool. Mr. Bicycle guy over here. Just give it a couple free revs real quick. Hell yeah. Well, thanks for following along today, guys. It was quite the install. It's interesting indeed. Definitely a little bit more involved than I was expecting, but not too terrible. Thanks again for watching, everybody. I really appreciate it. And if you have not liked and subscribed yet, I would appreciate it if you would. We got a lot more content coming up. Got more mods, more racing, so lots more to look forward to. Hope you like the car. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you'd like to see me do next. Thanks again for watching. Peace.
Speedcraft Garage.